Hi, a few hours to kill today and I'm in the Peak District's Hope Valley, just outside Castleton. So I've just come to have a look at something that's fascinated me for a number of years. So I'm walking up now what used to be the A625, and it was, back in the day, it was quite a major road between Sheffield and Chapel and Refrith and onwards towards Manchester. But it's now a dead end, and we're going to go and find out why. So let's dig out an old map from 1953. So we're walking from right to left on this map, and you can see the old road there, and I've just put some points on there where the road's closed now. So interestingly, you can see Winnett's Pass at the bottom of the map there, and on this it's not even registering as a main road. But of course Winnett's Pass is now the main through road that's replaced the old Mam Tor Road that we're going to see today. So here's a view from Google Maps as the road is today, so you can just make out the outline of the old road. But before we get to the closed section of road, there's a couple of interesting things I want to show you en route from Castleton. Now, some of you will probably look up the word interesting in the dictionary right now, but I thought that this was pretty cool. So what you can see there, it's private property, so I'm not going to go in, but it's like some kind of old tram line or rope pull railway or something like that, and that just goes at the top of the hill to the Tree Cliff Cavern, one of the Blue John caverns. Well, the gate was ajar, so I've just crept through it very, very quickly. But look, that is some incline. It's all the way down there. There's some kind of buffer stop. And I'm assuming that at the bottom there would have been some kind of loading wharf or platform onto the road. Fascinating. So I'm not quite sure when this was used. It's obviously not recent, but at some stage it was obviously fetching minerals or Blue John down from the quarry at the top. So just on the right hand side as you're heading up the old road is the Odin Mine crushing circle. This dates way back to the 1820s, so this would have been where the lead ore from the adjacent Odin Mine was brought to be processed. So what you can see here is a horse-drawn iron banded gritstone mounted on a circular track, hence the term crushing circle. So it's not a massively warm day today, but it's really, really sticky. Really getting a little feel like I'm doing a bit of hard work. I've just walked up or paced up from Castleton at the bottom, and I'm feeling really sticky. But looks like we've got a little bit of rain coming over, which is a shame because I've got the washing out. So this is as far as you can drive up the road. So that's Castleton, looking back that way. And once upon a time, the road, and I went in a really tight hairpin just through the valley to the other side, just underneath Mam Tor. So that's Mam Tor, just up there, just towering above us there. And if you can see, there's a big sheer kind of, I don't know what you call, hole, big side of it missing. So around 3,000 to 4,000 years ago, give or take 1,000 years. What's 1,000 years? It's nothing, is it? There was a landslide. Pretty much the side of the mountain just sort of caved away. And ever since then, as you can see from the geology, it's slowly slipping down into the valley, bit by bit. So when they built a road across that many years ago, I can't remember the year that they opened the road, ever since then that road was slipping down the hillside, and we're going to see evidence of them trying to repair it over the years, until ultimately in the late 1970s they just gave up and abandoned the road. So we can see the actual white lines from the road here. You can see how buckled it is. So that's the view back down the Hope Valley. I mean, look at the camber on that. If you think this is damaged, it's nothing compared to what we're about to see further up. Holes that once would have been cat's eyes. So we're at the hairpin now, the hairpin on the road. So that's what we've just walked up there, and it curves back round on itself up there. So when the road closed, the new kind of through route from Castleton to Chapel-on-Rhythm is, if you can just see between the two hills there, that's called Winnett's Pass. That's a really steep, narrow kind of gorge really, that is now the new main road. So it's quite an experience riding or driving through there. Beautiful scenery though. So here's the first one of the bad sections. So we're literally walking off the edge of the earth now. You can see where that bit of road going down there should be coming up here. You can see the different layers where they've repaired over the years. Bit of a drain pipe there. I mean, look at the layers on this one. So how many of those used to be the actual road surface, I wonder? It's the power of nature, just tears a road up. And look at the height difference between where I'm stood on this bit of tarmac and down there on the other half of the road. In fact, you'd be forgiven for forgetting that you was actually walking on an old road until you come across the lines, the old white lines. But we've even got tarmac all the way over there. So was this part of the main carriageway? I'm assuming so. You can see all the way up, it's the same story. And where we're going, just in front now, the road is kind of clinging to the side of the hill. It can't be too long before that ends up down there too. Just like the rest of that tarmac directly underneath us there. perilously close from going, that bit. Bit of plastic pipe in there. So we're not far from the top there, there's cars there. We can see the scale of the original landslip. Obviously, that didn't cause the road to go. That came thousands of years later. Some white lines down there in the rubble as well. Just so happens I've come on Flying Ant Day as well. I've been down this road countless times. It still blows me away, just the scale of the damage. That is the first time I've actually walked up. I usually do that on the way down from Mam Tor, so it's a different perspective. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Something a little bit different from what I've been doing recently. I seem to be doing a lot of canal walks and explores recently, which I've loved doing. Got a lot of ideas for disused railway walks. Got a lot of people contacting me, asking what's going off with those and offering me to show me around places. I'm just stalling on those at the moment because the last few I've done, the undergrowth's so bad. I'm kind of missing out on things. There's things hidden. I love exploring old things on the old track beds and things like that that are hidden on the sides of the old lines. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it a few months and just wait for that to die down a bit. So but I've got some good things in the pipeline anyway, so the gate. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you don't already subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.